Let me bring up some of the dancers who were chosen, handpicked, as these guys were, for the tour as well. And if I jack some of these names up, you guys feel free to hit me. Daniel Celebre. Did I get it right, Daniel? Nice. Makia Cox. What's up, Makia? Hi, Makia. Where's Devin Jameson at? Devin, sir, come on up. Drace Reed. Mr. Drace, sir. And Tyne Steckline. Am I right, Tyne? Did I get that? Thank the God. Upstairs. All right. Let me give sort of a speed round of questions. I don't want to keep you guys out here all day. I know people have things to do, except for the people waiting in line. They'll be here all weekend. But just step to the mic. I guess I'll start with you, Tyne, down there. Just a quick story. You worked with Michael Jackson, in my opinion, and in most, I think, the greatest entertainer to ever walk the face of this earth. Your thoughts on working with MJ?
Well, when we first started rehearsing with him, well, actually the whole time we were rehearsing with him, at the beginning and end of every rehearsal, the dancers would line up and form a line to hug him. Just at the beginning of rehearsal, we would hug him, and at the end, and he was just so generous and gracious and loving, and just the presence that he brought to the room was through the roof. We all just really felt the love that he brought into the room, and he just was so kind and always made us feel so wanted and welcome in the environment, and it was just a truly magical experience in every way.
Same question for you, man. I know we were talking backstage a bit. Working with Michael.
It was, we were living our dream on a daily basis, like I was telling you. We woke up and got to live our dream, and then go to sleep and wake up and live our dream. You know what I'm saying? So it was amazing. You know, we got to work with one of the best people. Look, forget the entertainment aspect. One of the best people I think I've ever been a privilege to meet. So it was just amazing, man. It was amazing.
You guys are young. Michael was 50. Could he keep up with you guys?
Oh, he was there. He was chilling.
I heard
keeping up with Mike. It was the other way around.
I heard he was working y'all. All right, next up, same question, man. Working with MJ.
Yeah, I guess for me, my favorite part about Michael, obviously growing up, watching all the footage, and just being a #1 fan start off, is just getting to know him as a person. And that was, for me, where I related to him, because in person, he's just the most tender, shyest, appreciative man you'll ever meet. And then he gets on stage, and he's just a powerhouse. He's just a machine. And that to me was just incredible to see him flip that switch, because he is just the most incredible man you will ever meet, get to know, and witness. And just to see him on stage and bringing it all, it was just incredible. Yeah.
Let me move on down the line. Let me get your take on it. I know the mic is too tall for you and I both.
God, what can I say about Michael? What can you not say? He was amazing. Everything that you think he is, he was that plus more. He was just the kindest, sweetest soul you could ever meet. He'd walk in a room and it would just be like, oh, there he is. It's like the clouds would part, light would come down, you'd hear music. He was really amazing, and he always looked out for us. He used to say, guys, make sure that you don't go surfing or skydiving or anything crazy like that, because I want to have you for the next 3 years, So he was a joy to work with. It was so fun going into work every day. It was just, like you said, it's nice to be able to get up and just be like, I'm going to work, It was great. It was a magical time.
What are you doing today? I'm going to go work with Michael Jackson. Oh, what are you doing? Nothing. Final question to you, same thing, working with the man. As a dancer, that's got to be such an honor to be selected to dance with MJ.
Well, first off, they covered all the realms perfectly. As a dancer, I've been studying this style called Electric Boogaloo for the past about 10 years. And Michael's one of the first students of the style. And I've always seen him do it on television, obviously, but I always really wanted to see what he really had live. And as soon as we walked into the room, the very first thing he did on stage was come on stage and start lurching, and I was like, wow. And that's one of the most keyest elements to Boogaloo, and the fact that I saw this guy and his international status as an artist, and the fact that he stayed true to every art as much as he could to express whether it was music or dance. He was a true practitioner of every art form, and I believe that everybody could see the difference. With all due respect to all the other artists in the world, but you can really see the difference when you see Michael Jackson and the other new and upcoming artists. So I just want to say that we experienced Michael for firsthand right in front of us, and it was one of the most beautiful things that I know I ever saw, and I'm sure all of us have ever been privileged to witness. And we thank the Lord for the blessings that He has all given us, because I know one thing that Michael did have, that the ability to see true spirit and heart. The first month, I know I'm babbling, so I'm talking like this is my show. I know the first day that, the first month where we were rehearsing with the dancers at the audition, I really didn't even see any of the dancers dance because I was so into my own zone. But after that first month, being with all these guys, and then later the singers, I realized why and the reason Michael picked all of us, and he really nailed it when it came to seeing who we truly were. So blessings to him and blessings to everybody, and we're all grateful for this opportunity and this blessing.
All right, you guys, you'll see all of these incredibly talented people in the movie This Is It.
Michael. The man is here.
We're all here because of him. May that continue with him leading the way.
This is the moment. This is it.
It's an adventure. It's a great adventure. You want to take them places that they've never been before. You want to show them town like you've never seen before.
Let's do it one more time. I love you. I really do.
We're family, just know that.
Don't stop till you get it on. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Hold for applause, fade out.
Michael has a depth to him that people don't really know.
This is a dream come true. When MJ comes in the room, his presence is just amazing.
That's why I write these kind of songs. It gives some sense of awareness and awakening and hope to people.
The why at the center of everything that we're doing is so much about this.
I feel so blessed that I can give the world that. Let's offer love. Love.